Ever wondered what it takes to get a photo like this? Or this? Or even something like this? Well, today I go over what to look for in your search for the best Koyo experience. So grab your camera, coat, and your imagination, and let's go! Every November in Japan, the leaves change colors. And every November, I spend countless hours trying to figure out where to go to experience this phenomenon. Now, these autumn leaves can be found in many locations all over Japan, but what additional details makes a best location? Well, you need a location with a variety of trees that offer a multitude of colors. More tree variety equals more colors in the scene. Also, you need a location in which human traffic is at a minimum. No crowds. You don't want people standing in your photos or videos. Also, you need a location where the leaves are on the trees and not on the ground, and where they're also changing colors. You don't want to have a location be all green, but also you don't want it to be all dead. You have to find that happy medium. And finally, you need to find a location in which you have a mountain, castle, a bridge, maybe even a river in the foreground or background to add some personality to your shots. And the one final thing you need is a lot of luck. One final note, due to COVID-19, we wanted to keep our travel distance close to home, so that's why we decided to choose our location, which was Okayama. You've never heard of it? That is okay. I will explain. Okayama is located in central West Japan. To get there, you only have to take the Shinkansen as there is a direct stop right on the line. Okayama has a lot of locations that one can experience autumn leaves. It's very much out in the countryside and not in a main city area, so a lot of mountains and gorges exist nearby Okayama. These were the two locations that we chose in order to see Koyo. Let me know in the comments below which you liked better at the end of this video. And as always, all locations will be listed on the video as well as in the description below so that you can add it to your itinerary one day. The first spot, Okutsukei Valley. As Google Maps states, it's a popular wooded trail and photography spot with maple and ginkgo trees that turn vivid colors in autumn. Located in northern Okayama, it is about a 2-hour drive north. You can get here by train, but a car is the most convenient. The valley is particularly beautiful every year in early to mid-November as the color of leaves change to red and orange in autumn, while the reflection on the water paints the entire valley in a majestic scene. Dress warm though, because the air gets really cold, especially when the sun hides behind the mountains. But the beauty of the location is very easy to see. My favorite spot was the little stream falling down the side of the hill here. I really liked all the leaves and the walkway over it. Also, the house by the river looked really cool. I really liked how it has this authentic old school Japanese countryside feel to it. The wood details are so apparent. This location was amazing, but does that make it the best? Was there something missing? Hold that thought. A nice plus before we move on is on your drive home, you can stop by to grab some food to warm up your soul from being outside all day taking photos and videos. Something like a nice warm yakiniku with a sundubu will do just the thing. Now for the second location, Gokei Valley. Google Maps says it's a gentle trail along a river between dramatic granite cliffs, renowned for colorful fall foliage. Gokei Valley is one of the most popular places for watching autumn leaves in Okayama Prefecture. Leaves in this area turn red-yellow early November, and this beautiful scenery lasts a month or so. I would suggest driving here as there's a bus, but it involves walking a mile to get here. For drivers, get there in the morning at like 9 AM due to traffic in this season. It is not as busy as Okutsukei Valley, but it is in the valley, so it is hard to find parking. I mean, we barely found a spot to park our car, and we almost ran out of gas here, so pay close attention. This location has it all though. It has a river, a huge cliff, so many colors, and the most important factor, the leaves were still on the trees. I mean, the abundant leaves on the ground also gives it another dimension, but all of this in addition to the fresh mountain air, and you can see why this location is considered a popular destination. Also, you can get out of the valley and grab some food to warm up too. Something like this Okonomiyaki that we had. They really had many new options that I've never experienced, so it was really awesome getting to experience new flavors in the city. Now, which of these locations would you consider a best location? I mean, they both had the scenery, they both had minimal amount of traffic, and they both had a lot of color. But one was lacking leaves, if you noticed. One had a lot of leaves on the ground and less leaves on the actual trees. I mean, Okutsukei Valley was nice and all, but it was unfortunate that a lot of the trees were bare. Does that make it a bad location? No. It just means that we missed out on the timing aspect of it, perhaps only by 1 week even. Both spots are beautiful, and in this trip, Gokei Valley wins for being the best location for Koyo. But honestly and truthfully, what we learned here is that all locations can be a best location. The only thing you need though is a little luck and perfect timing, and that sometimes is hard to come by. But when you do, you'll see that you can find images that look something like this, and you will be so happy that you got to experience it. Well, if you guys stuck around this long, I really appreciate it, and if you do want, you can subscribe to the channel, because next episode we go look for the castle in the sky, and you don't want to miss that. Alright guys, see you guys in the next one.